Okay, guys, story time, real quick. All right, I work as a caseworker for the city of New York, and I had a client come in yesterday, and I saw his notebook that was put on my desk, and I said, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! What is this? You have the candy cane and the Ankh, and it says Earth magnetic field." Um, he was this tall Haitian dude, and we spoke. We spoke of flat Earth. We spoke about a lot of things, and I mentioned Hyperborea and Avalon, and he goes, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa! Wait a second. I was in a secret society, all right?" And he's like, "I'm not going to tell you which one. I don't even want to talk about what because it kind of messed him up." He said, and if you see Sun backwards right here, Notes, Book of the Resurrection. He was in a secret society, and one of the female Rothschild's members gave him this book. He befriended two Rothschild's family members, and I think he said the woman, the Rothschild lady. Could be wrong, but someone in the Rothschild's family gave this guy this book, and he showed me where it says Hyperborea, Avalon. The whole book is about it, he says. And let me show you. I flip to the first page, and it says North Pole, Thule. It's the guy's crown. South Pole, it's the solar plex. All right. I go to the second page, and I made copies. So let me read the copy over here. It says the origins of this most ancient martial initiation are lost in the midst of time, if indeed it ever did have any origins. And it is based on the Orphic cosmogony, which is Hyperborea revelation, belonging solely to the polar divinities and semi-divinities, to the white gods who lived at both poles, who were later submerged in the interior hollow earth. They are also the lords of the ray of the green light, beyond the sun of gold and the black sun. Again, the green ass trailing light. All right, look. I go to page 27. Let me find page 27. Let me see, where is this? Okay, over here. There we go. And by the way, look at this picture. It says void, spirit, mind, ether, air, fire, water, earth. Again, most material. On the bottom, lamb, vam, ram, yam, ham, om, saham, and hamsa by the crown. Okay? Another turn of the wheel. This talks about so many different things. Real quick, because the black sun of midnight doesn't shed its light outside the earth, but inside of it. That's the candy cane going through the hole. That is where the white gods, our guides, live. The green light that streams out from both poles is the dream of the black sun, as it longs for the rays of green light, the green astral light. The entrances of the interior earth are to be found at the poles, as well as in Antarctic oasis, possibly on top of this mountain, Mount Meru. That's what I'm guessing, magnetic Mount Meru, I'm guessing that. They can be reached by traveling through the deep waters which flow beneath the ices. They talk about so many different things in this book. And I saw a poem about the black sun and the sun and the green ash trailing light. There's a poem in here about this somewhere. There's so much. I only read the first 30 pages, and it blew my mind. And I'm not even done. I recommend everyone get this. This book is really hard to get. Try looking in the internet for yourself. Nos, Book of Resurrection, written 1983 by Miguel Serrano, okay? And this guy, he brings his dog into Hyperborea, and he started communicating with his dog. I think there was an interview with Quasi-Luminous where he mentioned something very similar. There was also, some of the book is literary and literal. There was this part that says these ancient people used their sword to break through the Antarctic ice walls, and they broke through the Antarctic ice walls, and they discovered more Earth past Antarctica. Just like that Buddhist map showed us, there's other Earths outside of the firmament that's past Antarctica. Over here it says Mount Meru at the base. Mount Meru at the base of the sacrum. You have the 33 vertebrae. There's Mount Meru right there at the top too. It says El Ella, Venus Ella El. That's him, her, him. Again, I didn't read this whole book. I just wanted to show you guys how deep the rabbit hole goes. And again, this was given to this guy by one of the Rothschild's family, and they talk a lot about Vedic cosmology and Nordic cosmology a lot. They even have Quetzalcoatl in here, Lucifer. They have a lot of different gods that they speak about. Here's a black hole, the green ray. Anyway, I recommend you guys look up this book, Notes, Book of Resurrection by Miguel Serrano. Get as much information as you can about this, all right? The sun and the black hole sun, they're both mentioned, the green astraling light at the center of the dish, and jumping into it to reach Hyperborea. It's all in there, and I kid you not, this book, I spoke my intention into the sun yesterday. And well, I do it every day. But yesterday, I specifically asked something. I didn't ask. I put my intention into the sun, and I intended to get more knowledge of the ages, like immediately. And I've been having syncretisms hit me all week. Thought about this dude on Monday. I saw him Wednesday. Haven't seen this guy in 3 years. And the list goes on and on. The syncretisms that I've been experiencing. But anyway, I met this guy for a reason, and this guy met me for a reason, and we both are friends now, and we're gonna maybe, I'll get him into YouTube and start making some videos, and this is his drawing, and I saw this, and I was like, whoa, this is a sign, we spoke, I got this book in my hands, and I intended to get more information about the sun, black hole sun, North Pole, all that stuff, and boom, I got it because I put my intention into the sun. This guy also meditates very deeply, he said, and he said he met me for a reason. Listen, people, this stuff is real. Any non-believers out there, you guys are living in a fantasy. You guys are zombies. You're missing half of your brain, and you're zombies if you don't know the world you live in and the power that you have within you and what you can do. All right, guys. Listen, peace, love, and all that good stuff. And I'm going to continue reading. I'm also reading. Something else told me to pick up this book right here, which I had for years. Dante's Inferno, Dante's Purgatory, and Dante's Paradiso. All right, it's the triple one. It's not just Dante's Inferno. It's all three, Purgatory and Paradise. And in here too, when he goes to Paradise, the girl is sun gazing, and she goes to center Earth, and they ride a light that comes out of center Earth. They ride the light in Paradiso. Look it up. Purgatory, the same. They I forget what was spoken of Purgatory. I took notes somewhere here. Again, I had this book for years, and I said, something told me, hey, pick this book up. Dante's Inferno, he goes to hell. This is written in the 1200s, medieval times. He has Virgil take him to hell, he has Virgil take him to purgatory, and then he has a lady, Beatrice, take him to paradise, to heaven. And they go to the center of the earth, and they jump through a hole, and the lady also sun gazes. And he says, you have to sun gaze. You have to sun gaze. The answers are there. And you will only be welcomed, and the doors will start opening when you start sun gazing and grounding. All right, people. I love you guys. Take care.